So then, welcome back for MECO FMSCI International Karting Champion 2026. We are ready for Heat 2. Ayansh Patil will start on P1, Arav Surek on P2 from Rio Racing, Nithik Vira from P3, Brillat India, Sakya Joseph on P4, Siddhan Arshandani is on P5 from Peregrine, Rudra Pratap Singh will start on P6. Further down the order, Yashwin Vinay Kishore will start on P7 from Peregrine Racing, Shriyan Rao from Peregrine Racing on P8, Atharva Himani from Rio Racing will start on P9, and this is how the grid looks like at the moment as we are getting it ready for heat number 2. Around the 1.2 kilometer track, we are ready to roll with every part of the racing action. This turn number 3 to turn number 4, and also this one, turn number 6 and 7 chicane. You got to be approaching this first chicane quite fast. A slight lift off might be necessary, then attack the line to bring it to turn number 7 and 8. Get it on to turn number 10 and 11. This is turn number 10, approaching turn number 11, closing turn number 12 is about to be commenced on. And then you begin your 187 meter main straight. Right then, let's get it on to the racing action quickly now. This has been a good start. On the line, off the line they go. Rudra Pratap Singh along with them getting it on for the mini max as well. But then it's been wonderful also for Rivan and Krish Gupta in the senior max category. Rivan in the junior max literally dominating. It's a yellow flag's been waved. That means they're going to be starting one more time again. Just to quickly tell you, in the micro max, it was quite a little bit of a challenge all the way through. Ayansh Patil, Rudra Pratap Singh making sure there is a start. So are we going to be bringing down the number of laps? I do believe so. From number 12, we're going to come down to number 11. I beg your pardon, I've just been told it's going to be a 9-lapper right now. The number of laps is going to come down to 9. Just to give enough chances here again. Here we go again. Ayansh Patil, watch out for 27 and 22, and Arav Sureka and Rudra Pratap Singh. They've passed the line. Go over through again. It's green flags all around. Wow, 6 carts hitting that line. Let the go-kart literally fly through that corner. This combo number 27, Ayansh Patil, watch him go. He's getting attacked by combo number 44. Siddhan Arshandani is now bringing it on the outside. As they say, when somebody starts chasing you from behind, you push yourself to go beyond the ordinary. And here comes turn number 5, combo number 44, Rudra Pratap Singh. As somebody would say, if Virat Kohli is a chaser, Rudra Pratap Singh says, I am a big fan of Virat and I am the new chaser in motorsports. As Micromax comes around, a good contest. Around the line they go. Arav Sureka stays it on the line. Look at him fight it again. Arav Sureka has to give way. Has Rudra Pratap Singh literally found his way? He possibly has. As we see them on the line, getting so close here again. Combo number 44 made a mistake there again. Tried to break a little too early. He's now dropped down 4 positions again. But he's got to look at it down. Combo number 27, I beg your pardon, dropped positions again. But as Rudra Pratap Singh takes the lead and also the fastest lap. And he is in the lead now. 44 versus 27. Nithik Viran is number 3. Arav Sureka at number 4. Yashwin Vinay at number 5. Shriyan Rao stays at number 6. It's still very much on. As we see lap number 2 done. Remember, we're going to be crossing at the end of lap 3 to find out how the traction is. And after this is lap number 2, we're going to do this very, very closely, watching in the action as they come in very close. It's Rudra Pratap Singh stays at number 1. Ayansh Patil stays at number 2. It's going to be, oh wow, Shriyan Rao has taken the fastest lap time and he's at number 5. Now combo number 22 getting under a lot of pressure by combo number 27. Ayansh Patil going to go on the outside. There is no space there again. A little bit of words being exchanged by Arav Sureka's somehow holding it together. Watch this battle as we see them. Ayansh Patil should be able to hold him back. Nope. Wood combo number 27 from Team M Sport bring it to the line here again. How are they coming in now? M Sport Anj Patil is bringing quite a bit of life to this race now. Shriyan Rao, comp number 18, again has the fastest lap time from Peregrine Racing. Peregrine Racing has quite a bit of DNA from the micro classes. They want to be the folks who want to literally mold the next set of champions again. The Madesh brothers, Rohan Madesh, Ishan Madesh, as their driver coaches and champions. Then there is also Pradra, and then there is one name that I always shout out on top of my voice, Amey Valvarkar, who has been a champion, who had a race fall, who had a massive accident to make it back onto the racetrack. Every racing team bringing in the best racing drivers, and then you also have folks like Leapfrog Racing has Suhail Shah trying to bring in more of the racecraft. Ruan Alva for the Team M Sport. Chitesh Madudi is also there again. It's absolutely fabulous to see racing drivers giving their racing skill. Here you can see Rudra Pratap Singh now coming under a little bit of pressure. Already trying to look back again. I beg your pardon. It was comp number 27 coming under pressure. There is Rudra Pratap Singh literally chasing off in the front. Now it is 27. Ayansh Patil consolidate. Arav Surekha, come on, bring that force to that line. Maybe send in a dive bomb. 3 cars on the same corner, almost side by side. And comp number 8, it's Zakir literally trying to play a bluff there. Nicely done by Zakir from Peregrine Racing. Has he taken the third? Yes, he has taken the third at the moment for a very brief moment. But this is the battle that we're looking at now. As we see them coming in now, we got about 5 laps to go on that line. And let's put it out together. Let's put it out now. Here is Rudra Pratap Singh stays 1. Ayansh Patil number 2. Arav Surekha number 3. Sahir at number 4. Nirtik at number 5. Yashwin at number 6. Shirin Rao at number 7. Atharva Himani at number 8. Zidan Arshan Anis has dropped down to number 9. What happened to Zidan Arshan Anis? Is he fine? Because he still has quite a little bit of catching up to do right now. Here is your race leader. Look how comfortably looks back. I'm not a big fan of looking back, but Ayansh Patil in that orange tinted and a little bit of the works that he's also putting on his cart here again. Completely being challenged here for the fight for the second and third. We got about 4 laps to go. It is Rudra Pratap Singh still taking it forward from Leapfrog Racing. Remember, Leapfrog Racing has team principal as Rohit Khanna, who has been a multiple race winner, multiple driver coach, who understands motorsports at the grassroots. He has also been honing out champion, and he's been working on tracks and strategy as far as race is concerned. They know, they understand how to attack the corners, and he's passing on that years of experience to him. Rudra Pratap Singh, your race leader. But let's look at the battle for the second and the third. This is you know what, there's going to be a 2-way battle for the second and third. There's going to be a 3-way battle for the third, fourth and the fifth. Zakir Joseph Nagpal has set yet another fastest lap time and personal best. We got about 2 laps to go after this one. I beg your pardon, we are into lap number 7. 2 laps to go very further. You're also seeing Zidan Arshan Anis fighting for the fight between Atharva Himani for the fight for the 8th and the 9th. Number 44 leads. The gap is now 2.0 seconds. Number 36, Atharva Himani, just over to comp number 12. And this is a fight for the 9th position again. There is a battle that is happening right at the back of the grid and also in every part of the track. Your race leader, Rudra Pratap Singh, just behind him is where the contest really lies. We got, after this, just 1 lap to go, and we got to follow the race leader there. Wow. So then the fight for the third and fourth has again become a 2-way flight. Yashwin Vinay Kishore has dropped down a slightly back. He from Peregrine Racing will try to keep up his pace, but it looks unlikely with 1 lap to go. Last lap. Let's follow Rudra Pratap Singh on the line. And here is Ayansh Patil still holding on again. Nirthik Viran is consolidating at number 4. Your race leader in now into turn number 3. Completing very quickly up to turn. They come around from turn number 5. Coming into turn number 5. Moving into turn number 6 and 7. Look how comfortably he turns back and says, oh, you're still way back. He's already pulled up about 2.5 seconds lead. Now stop showing off, Rudra Pratap Singh. I know you are in the race lead. But then Ayansh Patil is literally pulling it out now again. Vibrations there. Rudra Pratap Singh from Leapfrog Racing is going to seal Heat 2 and take the checkered flag. But the fight for Ayansh Patil and Arav Sureka is very much on the phase line again. Drag race to the finish line. Arav Sureka has lost it by 25 thousandths of a second on the finish line. That is how close it was on the finish line. Ayansh Patil versus Arav Sureka versus Nirthik Viran. Rudra Pratap Singh takes the win. Ayansh Patil takes the second. Wow, what a race this has been by these folks. Saket Joseph Nagpal takes the fastest lap time on 2 consecutive occasions, 55.107. This is a beautiful track. They are getting in to the scrutiny bay. The procedure stays very clear. At the end of the race, bring your machine to the scrutiny bay. Go into the weigh area. Get yourself measured and off you go. So then, we have done away with now with Micro Max. And now very, very soon we're going into Heat 2. This one is going to be for the Junior Max. Revan Dev Pritham had the pole position, had Heat 1 to his name. Can he take Heat number 2 to his name as well? Confirmation, Rudra Pratap Singh, comment number 44 on number 1. That smile is a wild smile. Ayansh Patil, comment number 27 from Team M Sport at number 2. Arav Sureka from Rio Racing takes the third again. This is the micro class, the Micro Max class. We're talking about 9 BHPs. And this is how the provisional results look like. Well, if you've just joined us, we've had Vikas Anand, the driver, coach, and also one of India's youngest race winners. Guess what? We really like the fellow because he's got a very, very critical role in the race control. And in the race control, he's also making sure that the action never has a dull moment. So Vikas Anand, please take us for a try.
Hi everyone, welcome to MIKA, Madras International Karting Arena. And today we're going to take a walk around this beautiful 1.2 kilometer circuit which has been approved by the FIK-CIK. So let's go. So as the drivers exit turn 1, they'll be pointing the car to the small kink that we are standing at and position the car for the entry of turn 2. So let's go there. Now the drivers will be coming in hot, brake really late, turn in late, position their car for the apex, start accelerating a little before the apex so that they get a really nice slingshot out of turn 2. As the drivers exit turn 2, they'll be getting a nice and clean slingshot out of it, coming close to this rumbler curve and slowly transitioning to the other side of the track so that they approach the next corner. Turn 3 and 4 are a series of fast corners which we call a chicane, where drivers approach it flat out and then position the car for the next corner. Turn 4 exits into a short straight where the drivers prep themselves up for a really hard braking zone and then turn in really late, kiss the apex and maximize the exit so that they can get the maximum speed out of the corner. Next up is turn 6 and 7. There are series of chicanes. As the drivers exit turn 7, they will be positioning their car for the entry of turn 8 and they will now be approaching the most exciting part of the circuit. So let's go there. These series of corners are a right, left and a nice and sweeping right-hander called the Mickey Mouse, which mimics a sector from the main circuit, and this is the most exciting part of the circuit and one of my most favorites. The drivers will be exiting turn 10 nice and wide. This is one part of the circuit where they do not hit the apex. They stick to the outside, then they position their carts in such a way that they make a clean straight exit from turn 11 to 12. The drivers will be exiting turn 12 with an intent to maximize the speed out of the corner in order to make it into the 187 straight at full speed. And that concludes a lap around the 1.2 kilometer highly physical, highly exciting, high speed, enthralling circuit.
we've managed to get you an eagle's eye view of the track, and it is absolutely exhilarating on how the track really looks like. So then, you know what? It's a 1.2 kilometer track. It's a 12 turns 10, turn 10, 11, and 12, and also 6, 7, 8. They tried matching the certain elements of the Madras International Circuit, as you have the little bit of a dog bone towards the end of this particular track. This is the Madras International Circuit, and right here we are at the Madras International Karting Arena. Remember, this is the CIKFIA home located track, and it's an absolute bliss to drive around the track. We decided to take a drone. We decided to take a drone and put it out up there in the night sky. And let me just tell you, these are breathtaking scenes and coming to you live on MECO Motorsports YouTube page. And we are live at the MECO FMSCI International Karting Championship 2026 Rotax Mac Classes India. We are at the Madras International Karting Arena for round 2. Remember, it is a season of 6 rounds to finally champion and find a champion who is going to represent India in the Rotax Max finals. We've had absolute success with the Rotax Max cycles. Remember, the cycles of really picking up the next generation talent as of right being there. So we also spoke to our drivers before we get to the Junior Max Heat 2. We asked them, speak your mind, tell us your preparation from yesterday to today. How were the conditions on the track? Where are your thoughts on the racing line? Pick up your favorite corner. Just speak your mind, and this is how it went with our drivers.
I'm Arjun Cheda. I am in the senior category and I race for Motorsports. Well, I always try to keep it cool and collected because it's not that anything can happen. So if I just be stressed, it's going to be worse and worse. So this weekend, I think I'll be decent in terms of pace because there's like 10 guys doing the same times. So I guess it all comes down to like racecraft.
I'm Ravani Preetham. I'm in the junior category and I drive for Team M Sport. I'm quite confident this weekend. It's been a mixture. It's hot, sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's cold. It's definitely quite slippery in the morning, but as the day went on, it got better. It'll definitely be close. It's not going to be easy and we're fighting.
I am Krish Gupta. I'm racing in the senior max. I'm quite confident. I think we can do pretty well. And I don't think qualifying really matters because the toe is so strong, so we can get done in the race. It's similar throughout the weekend. It's just hot. Sometimes it rains, but then we have to be careful on the curves. Other than that, it's fine. It shows that many drivers all doing the same thing. All going to come down to who puts it together.
Hello, I'm Yashan Ram. I'm 15 years old and I drive with RMC India Junior Championship. At Momentum Motorsports, been a good few. We've been focused on improving car, my driving and my setup here in this track is good. Looking forward for a good position in the race.
Hi, I'm Syed Luqman. I'm racing. It was a bit slippery, but it was also fun. I think turn 5 is a corner. Most people can make mistakes. It's a very tricky corner. You just drive and push this and then just find out. Just make sure you don't hit the barriers. It's a different experience. You can push the limits even when it isn't there. I think it's gonna be fun. A lot of good racing opportunities. I hope that I can just do my best.
Suleiman Sharif and I drive for Peregrine Race. I personally like seeing the hairpin. I really like. I'm good in that corner and it's a really nice overtaking spot.
What is number?
So turn on, it's in brake late and hard. So you don't go wide on the exit. If you go wide on the exit, then you're gonna position you try to make in C1. It's moving in this track. I hope it's better tomorrow.
Hello, my name is Ishan Farooq from Motorsports. Just the thing is you have practice to be faster and faster. This is turn number 1, which is matter what you're braking. If you don't so hard enough, you might clap and you can lose a lot of time. The more position you can gain and with the top 3.
Hi, my name is Rehan. I'm 13 years old and I drive with Motorsports. From the first year, we improved. First year, I didn't know much racing, but now I'm experienced. I'm a really good driver, but I still need to this because I'm a bit off. Now, mostly depends on the racing line because if you don't know the racing line, that's a huge advantage. And you should also know the points and the apexes. So we'll work and then we'll see.
I'm Azaditya. I race for Momentum Motorsports. I started last year and I didn't think about racing except F1. But now I've learned a lot about it and how the kart works. The practice, but today the track was dark, so it was slippery. But after it started dry and the weather, the track started more dry. You gotta be careful not locking up and spinning where you power out. The drivers in junior, especially long, but quite high. But we'll just keep towards getting P1.
Conditions were quite cold because it rained yesterday night. From turn 10 to 12, it's quite tricky on this track. I like sector. I think it's going to be quite tough because I'm quite close on this track.
At the MECO FMSCI Karting Championship, the challenge is right there and you got to your way. We are at the Madras International Karting Arena. This is round 2, the first of an important day. Remember, we also come to you live tomorrow. We also come to you tomorrow for the pre-finals and the final. Before all of the heat begins for the juniors, we have a message from Mr. Steph Gruber from Rotax. Hello, Pan. How are you doing?
Hi, Rotax driver. I wish you a successful start in 2026. Have fun on the track and enjoy racing. Bye.
And due to that, Mr. Stefan, soon too in India. We've got one of the longest and the big grids in India. And also knocking on those doors of show our talent reaches onto the pen as well. And to do all much more, it's been an absolute busy evening for all of us, and very specifically our scrutiny led by Ashwin, assisted by Koshnu, Dinesh, working really hard to make we have over 70 fighters getting in ready and on time. This is how it works as far as scrutiny is concerned.
The process is called driver scrutiny. It is a pre-event scrutiny day where the driver scrutiny checks which include driver overall shoes, gloves, everything required for a driver to participate in. First we check for the standard and numbers for each of these overhead suits and everything. So now we will start with the head driver for their competition number. So what now is he is checking for the standard on the gloves. There are a specific standard for these gloves for karting. That's the same with the helmet and the overall and the body. The drivers who are less than 15 years old, they have to use a specific standard. There are only from the FIA or this. So they will be only allowed to use those. So he signs off the driver scrutiny checks and he also gets the signature from the driver. He has completed the driver scrutiny checks. The driver is ready to go for the event.
Wiser down. Get ready for the Junior Max. Shall we get ready for the whirlwind of a contest? Shall we get ready for test on each of the 12 turns? We shall remember it's going to be Vande Preetham starting on pole position. Navdas on P2. Ridan Sanandya on P3. Abhishek Barsil 4. Akshat on 5. Pihan on P6. Rishik Reddy on P7. Eid Lukman on P8. It's Noah Arya on P9. Further down the Om Shri Thakkar on P10. Adil Aap on P11. Ali Pirbani on P12. Sulay on P13. Ahan Kapoor 14. Siddhant is on P15. Yaksh Ram is on P16. Sandeep Lamle is on P7. Agastya Cresto is on P18. And finishing the line of Hamsa along with Rehan Khan. Not the right place to start, but this is going to be good for Rehan Khan Rashid as he tries to his way through the back of the field. Heat 2 Junior Max. We roll, and as we come, remember for 12 laps. This is Heat. Thank you so much for watching where you are all over the country and world. Thank you Rotax, thank you Win, thank you MRF. Federation of Motorsports of Clubs of India have done a fab job to keep sports at the grassroots level to build the way through. Into with Rotax Racing and MECO Motorsports. Here we are, MECO FMSCI Karting Championship 2026 Rotax Max. We are ready to roll for the last races for the Junior Max class. Remember, 2 laps to go, and every is ready to play on a contest that we've not seen like before. Can Rivande Preetham, who's on its side, take advantage and attack? He's already putting himself in formation. He hits immediately again, goes very quickly. Somebody drive in and maybe cut him off. The overtake maneuver hasn't come off as expected. It was a racing drive, but try him off by a little surprise. In the meantime, Varnav Das is all consolidating and trying to pour. There's a word of caution. Car number 1-2 going on the rubbles. Not that you would like to go. And that is on from Peregrine Racing. You would lose mulctions when you go over there. Leading cart is into turn number 11. The the last cart is between turn number 4 and 5. Not much to choose. Rivande Preetham, who's already stretched further. Woody will remember the last time around he had a 10-second lead or his nearest trial. Swarnav Das, in the meantime, is not letting him breathe easy, making sure there is every battle that he might for. Towards the line, and this means it's going to be on the edge all the way through. Rivande Preetham, in the meantime, at number 1, Bihan at number 2, Ridan at number 3. Bihan has been classified as number 4. As he moved up to number 4, we'll confirm. Meantime, fastest lap. Rivan Dev Preetham M Sport 51.597. 51.597. Saeed has just been overtaking Meno for the fight for the. I sense a bit of urgency from them because they know the technical part of the track. Left-hander, right-hander, and then you try and catch speed into the 11 before you get on the slipstream of 187 on the track. quickly are they able to get on? What it all comes down to. A little bit of an overtaking onto that corner, not being able to come off as much as they would have expected. We are live from the Madras International Karting Arena, and Rivande Preetham is discovered in the bags. Can he continue to end his lead? We're going to find that out in any moment now. At this time, it looks like, okay, Noah moved up to position number 4. Here, he has moved up multiple positions again. Information, Rehan Khan has moved up to position. Now, what a fight back this has been. Rehan Khan almost at the back of the grid and come from behind, and he's already up into position number 4. Well done, Rehan Khan. Can you go one better up? So then, Rivande Preetham is at number 1, Avian at number 2, Ritan at 3. It is going to be Rehan Khan at Pranav Das at number 5, Noah Agastya at number 7, Rohit Reddy at number 8, Abhishek Ahan Kapoor at number 10, Ali Pirwani at number 11, Saeed is on 12, Om Shri Thakkar is on 13, Suleiman is on 14, Siddhant 15, Aditya Pratap is on 16. This is how that look like. So then, as we see them around, we've got 8 laps to go, and with 8 laps counting, there's an overtaking maneuver on the inside. Oh, but then he tries to attack. He somehow had to defend at the same time. This is a good battle that we literally track around. Okay, a 5-way fight, and one of them is trying to get out other. Who's going to take a time? Who's going to be a little bit brave and make an overtaking maneuver outside? That's the challenge that these folks are literally making on. Comp number 104, Savdas is a part of the mix. This is a fight for the third, fourth. Rehan Khan is involved. Number 107, and as go back to the front now. In quick time, they already to position. They already are on number 2 now. As we're counting down, we've already done about. We already 7 laps now. We got 7 laps and 5 laps completed. The 12-lap race. So Rivande Preetham is extending his lead about 4 seconds. Ridhantia is holding the. So we. Okay, here we goes. It's another ascent. Rehan Khan number 3, Vian at 4, Swarnav Das at number 5. We just saw them just zooming past our cameras, almost curbs, and literally coming aggressive. Do you want at that speed at such a high force? With easy? Well, that's the line they have. We talked to the driver coach. I'm not a big fan of hitting the curbs so aggressive. It does takes you out. It does shakes a little bit line. It kind of wavers you away into a different territory when you grip. Comp number 100 is now extended over 4 seconds. Every turn and every passing corner seems to have so much towards his hand. 6 laps is done, so we are on the halfway mark. A lot of folks on the ground are looking at different vantage points to get us of the action. Whether you want to go to the town Madras International Circuit, or you want to basically try and get over a highest building and have a look races. Fastest lap, 3.613, Rivande Preetham. He's not in the phrase way up ahead. Okay, there was a visible contact. Done, and it still goes. It still goes. What we are here for. 5 laps to go. This is lap 7 completed. This lap number progress, and the battle still very much. 4 Swarnav Das fight to 5th position. Battle for the 7th position. Agastya Rahan making it count. This could go to the line. Agastya, nicely done as he brings a battle to the line here. Now, there are three battles that I'm looking at. Rehan Khan is involved in one, is up to third now. Rehan, the momentum sports driver, he's literally pushed himself up onto the top pack there. Agastya Cresto also was outside 15. He's into position number 7. Massive improvement for these two. But the best of all, it is Khan. All right, one card goes off the track. Would he have to give the position back? I possibly think so. 144. Agastya Cresto gave advantage when he tried cutting the track. Maybe asked to give the position back. Would he feel that no, he was way ahead, that turn came in? Agastya is a little unnerved, but he now gets back into his groove now. The fastest lap time, Rivande Preetham 55:01. Ridhan Sanandya is now consolidating at number 2 now. The gap front is only increasing lap after lap. We got 3 laps to go, and then it's all about tracking in on the action in them. Car number 14. Nora is down Rehan. Rehan Khan is ahead. So then Rehan literally jostled, and he's already come onto the. So then it's laps to go after this one, and we see car number 45. Noah Osage now literally making sure there is a lot of pressure and build on his nearest rival. Rehan Khan, this is a very good drive. Rehan's not letting out again. Is on the bumper of Ridhan last lap. This is going to be very interesting. What's going to happen here? Can Ridhan Sanad manage to hold off Rehan Khan? And Rivande Preetham take it with over 7 laps. This is the last lap now. Let's quickly say hello to Rivande Preetham, moments away before he brings it home to the check. The fight for the second and third is very fun. Rehan Khan still making it here. So here is your race from Team M Sport. So then, done. Heat one done. It's time to take you and put out all-out notice for the pre-finals and the finals. Rivande Preetham, triple national champion, sit in Heat 2. But the fight for the third is still very much on. Ridhan is going to win. Well fought, Khan Rashid from Momentum Motorsports to take the third. This is a battle of names here. The battle against odd. Khan coming from Karnine to go all the way up to number 2. Rivande previous time 50.501. Now he injured and he is going to pull all the way through the line. I want to make sure the one is out and play notice. He is to watch out for. Rivande Preetham versus Ridhan Sanandya. What a battle that was initially, but Rehan Khan from the back moves into the top 5, and it was a matter of time. Then he moved up to number 3. He ran out of laps. Car number 1D6 bearing out their remote track. That is Yasmin Rajamanikam. Not an easy drive, but then you always take your left and come back stronger. Preetham from Team M Sport, the Junior Max winner of Heat 2. Crest Motors on P2. Rehan Khan from Motorsports at number 3. These are still the provisions. We are now mating for the Max category. The Mini Max category again will be lapper. Remember the micro and the mini are 10. It is one of those moments for them where they quietly start preparing into the penultimate race of the day, and Mini Max is about to unfold. This has been an absolute beauty as far as the concerned, and we are looking out. We are looking to how things really stand over here. Right then.
Winning is everything. It is not the only thing. 384 champions. A rainbow of colour, hope and pride.
It changed my whole life, and there's no other event in the world like it.
I love it. Part of my life.
Bahrain unfolds before them, a floodlit ocean of sand and an ink-black sky, a roller coaster, tarmac and emotion. Months after month they have toiled in every country, at every track, in all conditions, to grasp hold of their prize, their ticket, their golden opportunity. Behind each tender, the love, drive, the joy and heartache is shared equally. Time and sacrifice is all ours. Each moment, each race is felt from afar, from the pits, stands, grid.
It put hairs on, you know. It's an emotional experience for everyone. Win, lose, draw, there's such a passion for it.
The moment arrives. Summon Avenue and go for broke. If you don't take your opportunity, a rival will. Glory, triumph, victory or defeat, all flash by like a feather blowing on the hot breeze. With every grand fight, a champion is crowned, standing tall on the shoulders of all. you equal. Because you are the one.
Hello and welcome back to MECO FMSCI International Karting Championship 2026 Rotax MAC classes. We're live from the Madras International Karting Arena. This is round 2. We are ready to roll as far as the Mini Max is concerned. 13 BHP engines. The Mini Max class will comprise of 10 laps around the 12 corner circuit, the 1.2 kilometer CIK FIA approved Madras International Karting Arena. Turn 5, it brings out quite a lot of luster to the game. Let's quickly look at how the grid looks like. Minimax, Shiv Neel will start on P1, Harshik Gupta on P2, Shiv Tumala on P3 from Peregrine Racing, Raghav Krishna Raj on P4, Ishan Swaroop on P5. Further down the order, Rudra Pratap Singh on P6. And let's put it up together as folks just about get ready in their mean machines. They should be coming out any moment here as they come around to the next line. Jishnu Shilathan comes at number 7, Mika Haran at number 8, Mohit Sai at number 9, Ridan Anil Kumar at number 10, Jovit Sai at number 11, Siddharth Panushali at number 12, and Arthuran Prabhu along with Arik Strato from Birla Art India right at the back. Arthuran will be hoping for a much improved performance in the mini category. The Mini Max category serves completely to a newer line here again. The Senior Maxes about to wait after this one. They lie in wait. So then, let's get to the roll. Let's get to the contest. It's time to go live with the Mini Max. Will we see a likes of Shiv Neel, Rudra Pratap, or are we going to see Mini Max find a new winner in Jishnu or a Mohit? Or will it be Shiv Tumala, who has got so much of promise under his belt? And with every passing line and every passing turn, there is a thrust of speed. Quite a few folks from Coimbatore, that is Shiv Neel, Raghav Krishna Raj and Mohit Sai. From Tiruchengodu, we have Arthuran. From Hyderabad, there is Shiv Tumula. Chennai has his own Juvit Sai from Peregrine Racing. All the way from Kolkata, Alex Strato. Faridabad is Arshi Gupta's home place. Gurgaon is Rudra Pratap Singh Shekhawat's home place. And we all are united at the MECO FMSCI International Karting Championship. Rotax MAC classes for the 2026. This is round 2. Who will it be? Will it be a new winner in Heat 2? They come around the line as they quickly find their traction. Shiv Neel on P1. Arthuran Prabhu is just about getting back into his position. Now, We are ready to roll. Here we go, folks, again. And for the first time in the finals down here, the Heat 2 of the Mini-Max. Here they go again. Remember, it's for points in the pre-finals. It's for positions towards the bigger race tomorrow. But then they ought to have to fight. Somebody goes airborne. Will there be a yellow? Yes, there should be. Comp number 77 is still able to come back again. Mohit Sai from Team M Sport was airborne for at least a few seconds. Completely drifted into turn number 3 and still able to join back. Archie is still in the lead now. He's able to hold it together. Shiv literally tries to get back in quick time. Now we see them in the line to just about challenge for the lead very quickly. And as Shiv comes into the Shiv Timula, gets into the action as well. They are making sure there is every line to be put for. Shiv Neel is not letting Arshi Gupta get away so quickly. 1 lap down, we got 9 laps to go. And 9 laps is very much going to be touch and go right now. The top 3, Shiv Neel, Rudra Pratap Singh, Arshi Gupta. Rudra Pratap Singh, can he go up forward? Yes, he can. But Shiv Neel is going to feel the pressure. Now he's got to build his racecraft. He's got 2 excellent drivers ahead of him. He knows he's got to attack them. Keep with the contest. Try and see if he's able to put a little bit of pressure. Hurry them into a corner. Try and follow a decent racing line. There's a 3-way fight for 1, 2 and 3. 3-way fight for the 4th, 5th and the 6th. 4th position led by Ishan, Swaroop and Shiv Tumala and Ridan Anil Kumar. Very rarely do you see a 3-way fight. Jishnu also gets into the battle for the 7th and the 8th. As the battle lines draw, Shiv Neel is now trying to extend his legs, extend his lead and trying to break away. Rudra Pratap Singh is holding on to him and so is also Arshi Gupta. Now between the Leapfrog Racing teammates, they have to exchange the fast toes between them. Try and give a little bit of toe and then take the advantage. Shiv Neel has no toe to be taken advantage of. Although he's got a gap of over half a second, it can just get wiped off with just one mistake there. We lie in wait in turn number 6, 7 and 8 for Shiv Neel to come forward here again. Here comes Shiv. Here comes Rudra Pratap Singh. It's such a technical corner. You have to make sure that you get it right on your braking point. Find the line there again. What are the conversations they're going again? You go ahead, I will also try and attack you again. Ishan Swaroop versus Shiv Timula. A conversation on the fast lane. Shiv Neel, the gap for him has come down. Rudra Pratap Singh has worked hard and brought the gap down so beautifully. As we see, comp number 70, Mika Hayden, is making a battle for the 6th, 7th and the 8th. Up front, it is still the top 3. Shiv Neel, Rudra Pratap Singh versus Arshi Gupta. Arshi Gupta sets the personal best and the fastest lap time of the race, 52.168. Wow, it's a 3-way battle on 2 positions again. It's the leaderboard and again it's on the 6th, 7th and the 8th. Ridan Anil Kumar leading the fight for the 6th, 7th and the 8th. Arshi Gupta, for the record, has the fastest lap time. On to the dive. We thought the dive would come off. And Rudra Pratap Singh, a better sense prevailed as he decides to back off at the last moment again. It's a 3-way fight here again. There's a fight for the 1, 4th and the 6th position. Now look at how they come in around again. Here is Shiv Neel feeling the pressure. Guess who goes fastest now? Rudra Pratap Singh Shekhawat. So clearly being aided by the toe of Shiv Neel from M Sport. Rudra Pratap and Arshi Gupta are holding on that line. Now, this is nice. Ishan Swaroop, Shiv Tumala, Ridan Anil Kumar. There is Mika. There is Raghav Krishnaraj. Here comes Juhit. Here comes Siddharth. We just saw them for a very brief moment. So, we've got about 5 laps to go. And in 5 laps, we're going to find out, can Shiv Neel, with a faster chaser, Rudra Pratap Singh Shekhawat, who idolizes Virat Kohli as a chaser, says, I am a master at chasing. Can he emulate his idol, the fastest chaser in cricket, Virat Kohli. Can Rudra Pratap Singh Shekhawat idolize his idol and say, let me do what you do? And this is a battle that we're looking at. We also got to see how it is coming in onto that line. Here is the way it goes now. Here is compound numbers. Here is 51. Sorry, that is compound number 19. Just scrubbing that surface of Ridana Anil Kumar and then trying to pick it off again. Shiv Neel is feeling the pressure. When somebody is chasing you from behind, you tend to make mistakes. Shiv Neel just went wide. I hope he's able to put up a stalking defense. Don't change your racing line. Put it out there. Just park that cart into that surface. Just dig it in. Let nobody push you off the line. Okay, yellow's been waved and taken out in quick time again. Somebody goes wide. Compound number 81. Compound number 51. Shiv Neel has lost it. So then 81. Arshi Gupta is at number 3rd. Rudra Pratap Singh has moved up to the leaderboard position. Can Shiv Neel fight it again? It kind of felt that he went wide onto that turn. Rudra Pratap Singh Shekhawat with the fastest lap time is now your race leader. Shiv Neel has done the hard work for over 7 laps. He's got to hold Arshi Gupta back. But Arshi has been a charging woman there. What a time she's had as far as representation in the British Championship. Also a representation as far as the Driver Academy. So then, Arshi Gupta chasing now. Shiv Neel, this 9-year-old, she is also the Rotax Max champion. She is making head turns here again. She's got a lot of traction going for her. Can she make more headlines and get past Shiv Neel now? That is what we're going to look at now. The young karting sensation who continues shine with a dominant run all through. Remember, she came back with a little stint in United Kingdom. The experience has taught her to only become stronger. Shiv Neel holding her back. Ishan Swaroop versus Shiv Tumulap. The fight for the 4th and 5th. And now this is comp number 66. Is Raghav Krishnaraj fighting for the 8th position again. The top 5 are just running away from them. And now this is 6 and 7 now. We've getting into the penultimate lap. We've just got 1 lap to go after this one. Here comes the last lap now. This is it. The last lap. Rudra Pratap Singh Shekhawat, the fastest man on the track, keeping Arshi Gupta and Shiv Neel. So Shiv Neel has dropped down. The stalking defense on that finish line has come down. Arshi Gupta takes the second at the moment. Can Shiv Neel drop in and literally pull in a surprise? Yes, he can. Shiv Neel takes the inside line. Arshi goes the wider way. Will there be a traction? Will there be gripping issues? Copper number 99, Rudra Pratap running away into the distance. It's still very much on. They're exchanging blows. Arshi Gupta versus Shiv Neel. Shiv Neel is holding on to his dear life. He's making sure the pressure is felt, breathing down the neck kind of moment. Comment number 99, Rudra Pratap Singh Shekhawat. Just a turn to make it count again. The checkered flag is waved. He loves it again. This is good stuff. Arshi Gupta comes in around it now. As number 2, Shiv Neel takes the 3rd. Ishan Swaroop at number 4. Now that was very close on the finish line. Arshi Gupta, Shiv Neel, Ishan Swaroop all crossing the line at the same time. Comment number 99 exchanging a few words at that high speed with Arshi Gupta. What a chaser it has been for Rudra Pratap Singh. As Shiv Neel, with a pole position in the qualifying, eventually comes out at number 3 in Heat 2. Rudra Pratap Singh, the best and the fastest lap time of the race, 52.073. Wow. When the drone shots come in, you just have to stand up and notice. Absolutely splendid to bring those shots all around. We've also have the race officials around there making sure in the scrutiny area, in the weigh area, that every machine is measured, weighed in, and then sent out. Wow, the penultimate race of the day is closed. We're now getting ready for the big boys. We're now getting ready for the Senior Max. So before we get on for the Heat 2 Senior Max, it is now time, if you have just joined us, hello and welcome. A big welcome to all of you. This is how the Mini Max results look like. The chaser, Rudra Pratap Singh Yadav, Rudra Pratap Singh Shekhawat from Leapfrog Racing, did a master chase down and to take the lead with Arshi Gupta giving him company, with Shiv Neel with all the fight that he could pull off, made a blistering, interesting contest. So if you've just joined us, thank you so much for joining us so far. We got one big race to go. But then there is a lot that has happened. And we would like to show you a special video. The 1.2 kilometer pure bliss. This is the Madras International Karting Arena in its glory, under the lights. We're getting into turn number 3 and turn over a quick chicane. The idle approaches. You have to straighten on the squawky line. You have to make sure by the time you get over to turn number 2, you're carrying enough speed. Now this is the exit of turn number 2. Now brake in straight line as you approach the end. Remember, stay away from the cement patch. Now get on the throttle slightly, complete turn number 3 and 4. It's a quick chicane. Remember, you have to prep yourself for turn number 5. The turn number 4 and 5 can be very critical. Now you got to identify where your braking point is. You got to brake a little bit earlier, slow the car down and nail the apex and start accelerating before it maximizes your exit to the following straight. Now this is the back straight. Up next is turn number 6 and 7. Another form of chicane. It's a right-hander and a left-hander. Remember, you'll be approaching this much faster than the first chicane. Slight lift off on the throttle. Attack the turn 6. Attack turn number 7 and turn in nicely. Just enjoy the ride. Now this one is from turn 8 all the way up to turn number 12. This gets technical. It's a right-hander, it's a left-hander, and then a quick right-hander. On the last turn into turn number 11, you literally stay away from the apex. And this is where you come into turn number 12. And this is the glorious Madras International Karting Arena, the 187-meter straight, before you carry that speed into turn number 1. You know what? I possibly did a novice job of telling you how it is, but let's try and show you and ask Vikas Anand, who is one of the youngest Indian champion. He is also a driver coach for the F3, the F2, F1600s and all of the glories. Well, he has been a guy who's now has got a very critical role in the race control. Vikas Anand, please take us for a track walk now.
Hi everyone, welcome to MIKA, Madras International Karting Arena. And today we're going to take a walk around this beautiful 1.2 kilometer circuit which has been approved by the FIK-CIK. So let's go. So as the drivers exit turn 1, they'll be pointing the car to the small kink that we are standing at and position the car for the entry of turn 2. So let's go there. Now the drivers will be coming in hot, brake really late, turn in late, position their car for the apex, start accelerating a little before the apex so that they get a really nice slingshot out of turn 2. As the drivers exit turn 2, they'll be getting a nice and clean slingshot out of it, coming close to this rumbler curve and slowly transitioning to the other side of the track so that they approach the next corner. Turn 3 and 4 are a series of fast corners which we call a chicane, where drivers approach it flat out and then position the car for the next corner. Turn 4 exits into a short straight where the drivers prep themselves up for a really hard braking zone and then turn in really late, kiss the apex and maximize the exit so that they can get the maximum speed out of the corner. Next up is turn 6 and 7. There are series of chicanes. As the drivers exit turn 7, they will be positioning their car for the entry of turn 8 and they will now be approaching the most exciting part of the circuit. So let's go there. These series of corners are a right, left and a nice and sweeping right-hander called the Mickey Mouse, which mimics a sector from the main circuit, and this is the most exciting part of the circuit and one of my most favorites. The drivers will be exiting turn 10 nice and wide. This is one part of the circuit where they do not hit the apex. They stick to the outside, then they position their cars in such a way that they make a clean straight straight exit from turn 11 to 12. The drivers would be exiting turn 12 with an intent to maximize the speed out of the corner in order to make it into the 187 straight at full speed. And that concludes a lap around the 1.2 kilometer, highly physical, highly exciting, high speed, enthralling circuit.
Vikas Anand, thank you very, very much for this. On the track, let's for the record say he's got the best hairstyle in the whole of the paddock. In fact, maybe the motorsports community. We look at his hair when the wind literally flies around. We don't look at the flag because that is Vikas Anand for you. Right.
I'm Arjun Cheda. I'm in the senior category and I race for Crest Motorsports. Well, I always try to keep it cool and collected because it's not that deep, anything can happen. So if I just be stressed, it's going to go worse and worse. So this weekend, I think I'll be decent in terms of pace because there's like 10 guys doing the same times. So I guess it all comes down to like racecraft.
Hi, I'm Ravane Preetham. I'm in the Junior Max category and I drive for Team M Sport. I'm quite confident for this weekend. It's been a mixture. It's hot, sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's cold. It's definitely quite slippery in the morning, but as the day went on, it got better and better. It'll definitely be close. It's not going to be easy and we just have to keep fighting.
I am Krish Gupta. I'm racing in the senior max. I'm quite confident. I think we can do pretty well. And I don't think qualifying really matters here because the toe is so strong, so we can get it done in the race. It's been quite similar throughout the weekend. It's just hot. Sometimes it rains, but then we have to be careful on the curves. Other than that, it's quite close. There are many drivers all doing the same time, so it's all going to come down to who puts it together in the race.
Hello, I'm Yashwan Ram. I'm 15 years old and I drive in the RMC India Junior Championship. I drive for Momentum Motorsports. It's been a good few days. We've been focused on improving our car, my driving and my setup, because setup here in this track is really crucial. Looking forward for a good position in the race.
Hi, I'm Syed Luqman. I'm racing for Peregrine Racing. It was a bit slippery, but it was also fun. I think turn 5 is a corner where most people can make mistakes. It's a very tricky corner. I mean, you just drive and push the limits and then just find out, just make sure you don't hit the barriers. It's a different experience. You can learn to push the limits even when the grip isn't there. I think it's gonna be fun. A lot of good racing opportunities. I just hope that I can just do my best.
My name is Suleiman Sharif and I drive for Peregrine Racing. I personally like C2, the hairpin. I really like it. I'm good in that corner and it's a really nice overtaking spot.
What is important for turn 1?
So turn 1, it's important to brake late and hard so you don't go wide on the exit. If you go wide on the exit, then you're going to lose the position you tried to make in C1. It's my first time driving in this track. I'm still improving. I hope it's better tomorrow.
Hello everyone, my name is Ishan Farooq from Karting Motorsports. Just the thing is you have to practice to be faster and faster. This is turn number 1, which is matters about your braking. If you don't brake so hard enough, you might slide off and you can lose a lot of time. The more fast you be, the more position you can gain and you can fight with the top 3.
Hi, my name is Rehan Khan. I'm 13 years old and I drive with Motorsports. From the first year, I've improved a lot because first year I didn't know much about racing, but now I'm experienced and I'm a really good driver, but I still need to catch up to the others because I'm a bit off now. It mostly depends on the racing line because if you don't know the racing line, that's a huge disadvantage. And you should also have the braking points and the apexes, so we'll work.
Well, that was Rehan Khan, who just about did a fabulous job in the previous race, coming from behind to finally finish himself in position number 3 as far as E2 is concerned. So, are we ready for the last ice? Are we ready to roll? Oh, yes, we are, because this is the big one. Can we have the grid, please? Krish Gupta stays on P1. Arafat Sheikh on P2. Rishan Rajiv on P3. Ahil Meklai number 4. Laksh Manish on P5. Rohan Madesh on P6. Further down the order, Ishan Venkatesh on P7. Naman Kukreja on P8. Arjun Cheda on P9. Shatvir Shetty on P10. Niklesh Raju on P11. Arab Diwan on P12 from Leapfrog Racing. Akshat Mishra from Peregrine Racing on P13. Krishay Gute on P14 from Crest Motorsports. Gyan Shah from Rio Racing on P15. Shivan Karthik on P16. Arman Dhawan on P17. Kairav Robertson on P18 from Team M Sport. Further down the order, it's going to be P19 for Arav Nithan from Katkurutemaya. Johan is on P20. Vedant Abhinav on 21. Gabriel Bor is on 22. Madhusudan Palani on 23. Krishna Pemachandran is on P24. And then it is still a very, very long grid. Remember, we have 32 countries here. Tarun Karyappa on 25. Vinith Mayur on 26. Arahan Chabra on 27. Parth Shastri on 28, Tarun Kariappa on 29, and then Vihak Vikram on 30. It's still a crawl there. Abhimanyu Singh on 31, Aditya Kamath from Beryl Artini on 32. 32 carts on the track and a beautiful shot. The Senior Max, the last one. Let's go, folks, as we see Krish Gupta attacking. So is Rishan Rajiv. Already getting down to the defensive again. He's got to carry his speed, avoid that kink onto that corner. Get over to turn number 2 now. In quick time, little jostling, little scrambling for position, still not being able to come. It's a crowded grid out there. It's a bottleneck. Somebody will have to find a way past there again. We have Krish Gupta literally trying to console. He smartly tried to weave his cart from the outside into the inside just to make sure that he gets a little more breathing room again. Stretching his lead. One cart has just got off the track for a brief moment. Arafat Sheikh stays with him. Copy number 153 has seen a retirement already now. I hope he's okay. He looked as if like there was a glimpse of some sort of a muscle. That's Vikram Bagade from M Sport from Hyderabad. I hope he's able to get back onto the track. But this, my folks, at this time, we've already done with one lap. Now we're starting off with lap number 2. It's so beautiful to see turn number 2 just come so wide into that multiple apexes again. Stay away from the rumblers. Stay away from the rumblers. I've said that twice already now in the last 1 minute because it will just shake off your complete momentum that you're able to build over the line. It's always good to stay on your racing line, but then this is quite a lot of pressure to basically surrender your racing line again. We just got a beautiful shot of each of the cars going over the curbs again. Brilliant lines. Okay, then Krish Gupta is in the lead, but he's not the fastest man. It's Akshat Mishra who's taken over the fastest lap title to his name. 50.439. Can he still extend it? Rishan Rajiv now has dropped down to number 3 in that little time now. He's under pressure from Lakshmanish Bafna. Akhil Miklai is following him. They are bringing into the line now. We have 10 laps to go, including this one. Rishan Rajiv is now getting hurried up into a corner. Lakshmanish Bafna stays at number 4. Akhil Miklai, wow, I just love the thrill when the cars just come into that turn and just go over that curb over in turn number 9. It gives you a kind of a goosebump moment. All the cars over the curbs at blistering speed. Krish Gupta consolidating. Can this man bring it home at heat number 2? As they get it on again, there has been an overtaking maneuver. Arjun Chida moves up to number 7. Ishan Venkatesh drops down to number 8. Niklesh Raju drops down to number 11. Arav Diwan at number 10. Kian Shah is up to number 13 now. Shivan Karthik drops down to number 14. Lot of change in positions. Kairav Robertson moves up to 20, comes, and it's Timia who loses a position down. Tanmay Kothari up position on Gabriel Bo. There is also a position up for Krishna Premachandran 27. How the contest is going to come through now as Arjun Chida, can he go one step further? Arafat Sheikh decides to take over the mantle of the fastest lap time, 50.229. He is clearly on the surge to bring it to his line here. Nicely done as Akshat Mishra is now beginning to attack here. Is he going to run out of laps? He's got about 8 laps to go, including this one. 4 laps have come out in pulsating quick time. It is over the edge, over the line. It's a dream. You know, this is turn number 9. You just come over the curbs and you let one car go over the other, and it's kind of the shake again. Remember, you're taking that such high speeds. For the naked eye, it look that it's easy, but let me tell you, you're sitting on ground zero level. You are taking speeds at high level. You need that racecraft and race skill. Absolutely brilliant footages that we're able to get you on the track here again. Cars moving into a corner, coming on the line. Arafat Sheikh continues to be the fastest man, but can he usurp Krish Gupta? He's got just 2 tenths to catch on. 2/10 is not much, and he's got to do it again. We have 5 laps done. Oh my word! I spoke so soon. There is nothing called the commentator's curse. But copper number 198, great job of trying to bring back his car just in the nick of time. Absolutely brilliant by Arav Devan. Very street smart. The awareness. You're stuck. What do? Just take your car up and bring it back. Others panicked. Arav Devan, take a shake of hand. You did well with a wonderful presence of mind. From Leapfrog Racing, he literally brought it out together. Comp number 172 is still making a battle out here. This is Naman Kukreja from Leapfrog Racing. Rohit Khanna would possibly say, the team principal of Leapfrog Racing, I've trained you well on your awareness. Now, we still got 6 laps to go. It's Arafat Sheikh who's got the lead, and there is a lot of mix that has happened out here again. Krish Gupta is not among the mix. There has been a coming together in the start line. What we did, we just moved the camera away for a bit. Well, the parents are not very happy about that one. Their tension is gripping. They're over the line. They're like, oh, comp number 194 jumps out of the, to get over to safety. That is Gabriel Baugh from Peregrine Racing. Wow, it's a lot of action happening all over. You had retirements in the form of V.R. Vikram. Then it was Gabriel Baugh. Then it was Aditya Kamath, comp number 163. But right up front, it is now Arafat Sheikh who's got the fastest lap time. But guess who is the leader? The leader is 195, who's already pulled up a 2/10 lead on Arafat Sheikh for the fight for the first and 2. Rishan Rajiv is at number 3. This has turned over its head. We still got 4 laps to go, and anything could play for. A few change of positions. I believe it was Arhan Chabra who literally lost it. We tried. This is the wonderful Madras International Karting Arena, and the facilities to look at the race from vantage point is all there. So Laksh has to hold off Arafat, and Arafat has to make sure that he's the one who's literally dominate this one. How is the Crest Motorsports driver? There is your leader. Remember, we've spoken so much about him. Multiple time champion and one of the Asia's finest. Can he bring it over to the line here again? Remember, for the last 7 years, he has not missed a race weekend, and that just shows the kind of dedication that he's taken over the years. Can Arafat Sheikh, the man who was a 2024 Rotax Max champion with 36 national podiums, 9 international podiums, 6 club racing podiums, represented India in the Rotax Max finals. Can the years of experience come to him? Well, Laksh is not happy with the defending which he just did. Well, he possibly feels that he's literally trying to slow him into the corner. But Arafat Sheikh has the lead, has the corner, and he can dictate the space. Let's bring it down in Bono's language. It's hammer time. 2 laps to go. Follow the leader. Anything could happen out here again. It could be anybody's race. In the meantime, 2 of them almost collide together. 3 of them collide together. Rishan Rajiv, Rohan Madesh comes into the party. Up front, Arafat runs away into the distance. Rohan Madesh has just added some spice to the finish now. The senior Max is going to be competing on the line. We got to look at the front as to how it comes in again. Copper number 195 is getting into the involvement of the battle again. Arafat Sheikh is holding out to get the 4th now. But the fight for the 2nd and 3rd is going to be a 4-way battle. Rishan Rajiv, Laksh and Rohan Madesh. All of a sudden, Arjun Chira could also come into the battle any moment now. This is the battle that we look in. The last lap approaches. The winner we know is... Oh my God, there is a red flag. There is a red flag. Oh my word. What just happened over here? It was seizing up to be a mega finish. We thought it was nicely set up. And then Laksh, Rishan, Rohan, Madesh were on the verge of attacking for a drag race to the finish line for the second position. Take a breather, everybody. What a racing weekend we've had. And we're just getting started. This is just the Saturday. This is just Saturday. And we got one more day. The pre-finals, the finals all coming through. Oh my word. Laksh Manish Bafna brought in the spice. Disappointed for Krish Gupta. Now he will start the race at 30th position. He is clearly not going to be very happy. Red flags all around. Guess what? We finished in time before we could get the rain clouds onto the track. Maybe the rain clouds waited and said, we love the racing so much, we might as well wait and watch a little bit more and go through the lines and go through the motions again. 12 turns, 1.2 kilometer track. This is a CIKFI approved track, 12 corner circuit. The top three stays the same. Arafat Sheikh, Laksh, Rishan, Rajiv, all three of them making an absolute race to the finish line. Well, if you have seen the action, remember this is the MECO FMSCI Indian National Rotax Max Championship live from the Madras International Circuit as part of the Madras International Karting Arena. This has been a dream come true for most of them to come and race at the Madras International Karting Arena. Folks, in a couple of moments now, the top three provisional results will be out. I was just trying to take a breather, and before the next set of announcements comes in, I hope you're going to join us tomorrow. Now, just to quickly tell you for the senior max, it will be Arafat Sheikh who takes the heat for the senior max. But before that, the 70% of the race is over, so which will make it a declared result. On the last lap, there was an accident into turn number 11 and 12. All marshals have gone and rushed to the corner and recovered the machines, and they are slowly being transported back to the Park Farme and then to the respective teams, and they will be ready to race tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed our coverage as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. Let me put it on record. There is a lot of work and hard work trying to make this coverage absolutely beautiful. This is the Madras International Karting Arena. And you can also see the recovery work that is happening on the track. We're going to be looking at how things literally plan out tomorrow. I hope you're going to join us tomorrow. Remember, we have the pre-finals and the finals. We're going to start early. Join us live on MECO Motorsports YouTube page. There is going to be more action. You will love to watch. Like Rotax says, race your way.